too, Shokari.
We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier, I asked Daru to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. He finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do the quick wire work in the development room. Hey, Daru, what's with the X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. Cool. Duh. So, it's like the reason why some protagonists are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese? Not getting you, bro. Okay, odd-eyed? That's one I haven't come across.
Yeah, what?
Oh, heterochromia iridis, a condition where the eyes are different colors, a trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the character to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for moe or the coolness factor. Wow, we skipped a lot.
Yeah.
16-bit PC, 1980s, Manhattan-shaped singularity. We know what that is. Japanese, please. Teasing the phrase. Please post comprehensively. English, please.
Ah.
Chevy, fictional, an American
What?
Chevys aren't fictional.
What?
They're built here in Texas.
Uh.
I've owned 2, 3.
I drive one.
What do you got?
Malibu.
Oh, okay. I
It's
had
like 2005 out there.
I had a Tracker, which was a Chevy, but it was under Geo. But I had a Corsica, and I had a Cavalier.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
prawn tubes, cathode ray tubes, slow food, time to cook and eat as opposed to fast food or instant food. Popular SNS website dedicated to facilitate easy communication between users. Wiki. Reality marbles. Type of magecraft which user overwrites the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience. Often used in ordinary conversations to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain they are inflicting on others.
Okay.
Espers. Yeah, we know what espers are. Rag Rom. During news stories with high public interest, reporters sometimes latch on to persons of interest, bombarding them with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject.
Alright.
I knew what a media scrum was. I worked in the media. Wow. Okay.
Huh.
You know what they call PCs in Japan? Pasocon.
Pasocon?
Pasocon. Personal computer.
Ah.
And if you didn't know that, convenience store is kombini,
Konbini?
and supermarkets are supa.
Super.
Which makes it funny because then you have Dragon Ball Super, which is really funny because Goku's name, Kakarot, means carrot. Vegeta is vegetable, of course.
Still makes me giggle.
It's one big food pun.
It is. No, it makes me giggle. What makes me giggle is the fact that the voice of Rolf is also the voice of Goku. You dare mock me, son of a kakarot!
Also, lunch, bite me sideways. That Tracker was an awesome car, even though my mom had it first and never got the oil changed. It still ran like a charm, and it saved our lives. So, can't talk bad about my Tracker. Punk. I know where you live! Actually, I don't, but she does, and I can torture her for information. Fan-created amateur manga, which are often but not always adult in nature. Maid Cafe, Dystopia, Answer. Not getting you, bro. It's cool. If it's cool, then it's cool. Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't using. What about your new one? No way. We don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. You've killed a performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave, name subject to change, together. It's our crazy machine. Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification? Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? I examined a sample under a microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level. Shredded? It's not a mere face transition. The banana became something entirely different. Could it have rotted? Nah, there's no way 2 minutes in the microwave could ever do that. And then I remembered about fractal structures. The Menger sponge thing. Oh, the Menger sponge thing? Yeah, it looked like something drilled holes into the banana. An infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern, right down to the nano level. Whoa, what could do something like that? I have one hypothesis. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. There are gulps waiting for me to continue. It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves. What does that mean? If my guess is correct, then our phone wave, name subject to change, has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. One that we could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they will learn that Judgment Day is near. All shall be as Steins Gate wills. Resistance is futile. El Sai Kongru! Good talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. Last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, name subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we do is look it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. I gotta see what they say there. Sorry. Popular TV drama that aired in America from 85 to 92. The protagonist, MacDiver, was famous for overcoming obstacles with tools fashioned from common household items. Menger sponges. Examples of fractal structures. Take a cube and do the following. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole in the center with 1/9 for the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the square. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as its volume approaches 0. Fractals!
I've heard lunch go on and on about some of these things.
Science! Phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. Examples include liquid-solid, liquid-gas, ferromagnetic, paramagnetic, and the vacuum phase transition. Science! Now, we can act as the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in its computer brain. Well, what's next? We have bananas. Just before I left, May Queen plus Nyan Nyan squared. Nyan squared, sorry. Larry asked me to buy some bananas. I squared my Nyan Nyan squared. With her money. She's too nice even for her own good. Or maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. Right now, you'd think she'd know if I buy bananas, I'm gonna experiment on them. And so I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave, name subject to change. You know Mayushi's gonna cry if you use them all right. Wasn't it her money? She donated that money to our research efforts. You don't have to use the whole thing. One's enough. One. Nara retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave. Name subject to change.
You've got mail.
You've got mail! Holy crap.
First time.
That's what you need to locate the 14th man as soon as possible, Nya. He must be in Hawk's Nest, also known as Eagle Prison, which is somewhere in Akiba. She's more delusional than I am! And that's saying something. We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science. You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Ocarine. He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man. Come on, start the timer already. Right, now, where'd I put my phone?
Hello, this is Phone Wave. Name subject to change.
Mayushi guidance system.
You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the pound button, please enter the heating time in seconds.
Hindsight, we should have made the Mayushi guidance skippable. Having to wait each time is quite annoying.
For example, press pound 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, press pound 120.
It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 hash. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave, maybe subject to change, begins to spin backwards. 2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we've experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect. You know, if the microwave's emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be getting jellified too? While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand. Well, have you ever nuked yourself inside the phone, Wayne? Name subject to change. I can't even fit in there. Anyway, what's your source on the electromagnetic waves? If you must know, it's my mad scientist's intuition. Oh, so no facts. Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted. So, inventors of the world, be inspired! End quote. Wasn't it genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration? Sorry to disappoint, but in recent years it's become common knowledge that that is a misquote. Edison said that. Be inspired. Yes, be inspired, he said. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but I'm pretty sure it's something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki said. Therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always inspired. The phone wave, name subject to change, rings. This is just gonna jellify the banana like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. Feels like I've wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Daru opens the phone wave, name subject to change, door, and peeks inside. What? 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 He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, and resumes staring into the microwave. What are you doing? Well, it's gone. Gone? What's gone? The banana. What is he talking about? I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave, name subject to change. It's gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence. It's me. Slight problem. We may have awakened something terrible. Well, what do you mean something terrible? I ignored Daru's panic cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm. I'm invoking Emergency Order 666. Activate the Cold Heart Protocol. What? What do you mean we need congressional approval? There's no time, you fool! Tokyo will be blasted into atoms! I put my phone away after yelling. You should be an actor. Shut up, you Ferris stalker. Where'd you hide the banana? Who's a stalker? The banana? Where is it? Are you planning to become a street magician or something? You're the one who hid it, aren't you? Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
It's like the game is catching on to us.
It is. It's catching up. Where the hell did it go? How should I know? Where did you go? Banana! Banana! I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana. Wait, I think I get it now. It's not an electromagnetic weapon, it's a teleportation device. What? Wait, that's absurd. How else could it have vanished? The microwave was closed. Maybe we should just calm down. Yeah, you're right. We each take a deep breath. I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That'll calm me down. Reach for the bunch of bananas. What the... Impossible. Impossible! Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave, named subject to change. But now there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared amongst the regular bananas. Dun, dun, dun! Oh, shit. What the hell's going on? Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him. Wait! How many bananas are in the lab right now? Just these, I think. Is this Jalbana attached to the same stem as the banana you just picked? I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal. Hey, Daru, could this possibly be... The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave, named subject to change, returned instantly to its bunch. In other words, a teleporter. We've invented a teleporter. Oh. Oh.
Oh?
I hear a girl's voice coming from the lounge. Damn! Back up! What? Why?
That looks like an interesting experiment.
Who's there? My heart just skipped a beat. Turned towards the voice in surprise. And get pierced by a sharp stare. Impossible! What are you doing here? The 18-year-old genius girl. A sadist who humiliates men in public. Also known as the zombie. Makise Kurisu. Nice exposition, bro.
Who are you calling a zombie?
What's the meaning of this? What is your purpose here?
I'm here to see you, Okabe Rentaro-san, or is it Hoin Kyoma-san?
Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? I've never spoken it in front of her. I was right! You're one of the organization's top agents, an Esper with superhuman powers. No wonder you rose from the dead.
I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off. Hashida-san, can you do something about this guy?
You came at a bad time, Makise-shi. What's Okarin freaking out like this? Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why? Have you betrayed me, Daru? Calm down, man. Are you being blackmailed? Did she seduce you? I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you? You've crossed the line, bitch!
Get a hold of yourself.
Kurisu's eyes flash dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? for now. I'll do as I told. Gute Nacht. Yeah, we're gonna stop here soon ourselves.
Fair enough.
Soon. Not now.
Yeah, no, no.
Not now, but soon.
Way too invested in this.
I'm having too much fun. This is actually enjoyable. He's a total blithering idiot.
Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name.
That's all. The truth is kind of a letdown. So, you're here to see me, is that it?
Yes, you claim to have seen me die. I came to see if that was the truth or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for the answer.
To grope you. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. What choice did I have? Anybody'd react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct.
Not so fast. More to this than you know. I must clear my name or I'll be labeled a perv forever.
Anyway, let's put that aside for now.
Really? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that for now part bothers me. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in the chest, though. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area's off limits?
I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makise Kurisu. Pleased to meet you.
Now you see why it was hard?
It's because I kept hearing you say it the incorrect way.
Yeah, believe me. Always believe me. It's always my fault.
Usually, anyways.
She holds out her hand. What's she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult?
Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. You're not Japanese?
I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it?
America. I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails, no unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go. God, what a
Weirdo. What's your problem?
I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master.
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you're a ninja!
Give it a rest.
Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes, too. If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say, "Ah ha ha ha, nice to meet you," with a smile across your whole face when asking for a handshake? No, wait, you should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine.
What kind of stereotype is that?
Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave, named subject to change. The bananas, which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
Fascinating.
Kurisu brings her face close to get a good look.
Have any forceps?
No.
Oh.
And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana. What are you doing? That's precious data!
It's squishy.
Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation.
No taste. Gross.
She says it with a straight face. You have quite the appetite, I see. Side effect of the resurrection, perhaps? If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two.
No thanks.
Either way, those bananas are Mayushi's. Come, don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it.
As if. Who would eat some perv's banana?
A perv's banana?
Ocarina
Daru
on
starts
the
shaking
outside.
as if he's electrocuted.
Daru on the inside.
What? What's wrong? Eat a perv's banana? Squishy. Finger in mouth. Gross with a sour expression. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking. Can you say that one more time with a more humiliated expression, if you please?
Huh?
Come on, say who would eat some perv's banana, but if you could add an but it's so after that it would be extra delicious.
Huh?
Ah.
Ah!
Ha ha ha, Daru, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but what let me say? Well done, sir. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combat. What did he do? I didn't. What? I missed something.
It's just the fact that she blushed, I guess.
Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight. So, Makise Kurisu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Mwahaha!
Why, you...
Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear it from you.
You... ass.
Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all.
We've got mail.
That's my Yuri. You used to go around shouting, "Burn!" and stuff. I do boys fire powers. I think flower powers or plushy powers would be cuter, don't you?
Random message.
Story of my life.
From Mayuri.
Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done.
I get it. You're both pervs.
Well, you could say that. Don't admit it, you idiot. I don't want to hear that from you.
Okay. If I came off as a little rude, I apologize.
Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
I was only acting that way because you molested me, but I'll ignore that for now.
I wish you would stop saying "for now." It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later.
Please, tell me what happened to this banana. I'd also like to hear about that.
Kurisu glances at the phone wave name subject to change.
Microwave thing.
That's top secret. The one thing I'm cleared to share with unauthorized individuals is its name is the phone wave name subject to change.
Name subject to change? What's that about?
Phone wave is weak. Needs a better name.
I couldn't care less about its name. I'm afraid
that's the only information you're cleared for
once.
Hold on, Okarine. Maki says she may be able to explain what's going on. Well, she's a genius. She would have to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face, right there by her eyebrow. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then I get a great idea.
That creepy grin. Are you thinking of perverted thoughts again?
You said your name's Christina, right?
Who the hell's Christina? I never said that.
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name. If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions.
Which are?
Condition 1. You must become a lab mem.
Ramen?
No, lab mem, stupid. Short for laboratory member.
You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August.
I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to Science Magazine. You're a monster, Ocarine. I'll take 5 copies. From the moment you become a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab.
You're so full of it. Let's see the contract then.
What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation. Corporation?
Corporation?
Corporation. It's kind of like a corporation, but, you know, more serious.
Does it involve copper?
You'll never catch me, copper!
I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there's more pervy nonsense involved, the answer is no.
Don't worry, we won't bite.
No more molestation?
No, alright?
You said that was condition 1, so there's gotta be a second one, right? It better not be.
The second condition is that you'll overlook all past acts of molestation I may or may not have committed. Oh, Karine, you're so pretty. You're the prettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Okay.
What?
Full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures, used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Hold on. Boy, I shall return momentarily.
Sokonishi ireru akogareru. What? Did you just use that line on one of your kids?
No, I was saying to my son, who is a very large JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type of guy, that there are constant references to it in here, and wanted him to come read it and see if he made Soko ni shibireru akogagareru. Soko ni
Yep, soko ni
shibireru akogagareru.
Oh, petty.
You're the pettiest person I've ever met. You're so petty. You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you.
I'm not the only one who makes silly mistakes like that.
Oh no, I'm terrible about it.
Hello? Computer.
Oh no, I was taking a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, Daru. You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves. What the hell, man? Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once. So what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all.
You mean for you?
Kurisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
Jeez. I feel like I'm hyper-secreting
Noradrenaline.
Noradrenaline. Nope, apparently that was just the word to stutter on today.
Yep, that was it.
Let me pick my jaw up off the floor.
I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina!
Stop adding Tina to my name. My name's Kurisu.
Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later she'll say, damn, or oh my god, or motherfucker.
Okay, I accept.
Good answer. From this moment forth, you are Lab Mem number 004. Welcome, Christina. Codename the Zombie.
I won't answer to either. My real name, Hoen. Use my real name.
We spend a minute staring each other down. Karisu's name is the first. Karisu is the first to look away. She does so in a way that says, "Good grief."
You're such a child.
You say something, genius perv girl?
Come on. No more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either, so let's just drop it already.
As long as you understand. Now for the issue at hand. Thou give Christina.
No Tina either.
Give Karisu-kun an explanation of our experiments so far. But I refuse. Proper name, norepinephrine. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. I thought that was a JoJo's reference. I must have to stop and say, is that a JoJo's reference? God. My children have infected my life with memes. Trust me.
I know, just one of those things where I kind of figured if, like, if they didn't infect your life, you would have found them yourself eventually.
It's true. Very true. In the end, I'm the one that has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Karisu, of course, but I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, named subject to change. Karisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
Fascinating.
Let's hear your opinion.
I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like
Oh, shit. What the hell?
electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation.
The lady doth protest too much.
Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself.
Without waiting for our approval, Karisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But, I mean, she's a scientist. Why wouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
Okabe-san, Hashida-san, please watch the bananas.
Who are you to give me orders? I'm the mad scientist. Ho!
Whatever, just keep your eye on the bananas.
Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daru and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60 seconds have passed. Any change?
Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof something's actually going on. And then, Karisu will have to admit that I, the great Hyoin Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100 seconds.
A few moments after Karisu's report. Ha! A Jelbana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye. It appeared. I'm at loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Karisu peers into the microwave, stumped. How does it look?
At 104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly. Yeah.
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon. So it is a teleporter, the first in human history. Karisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
Teleportation. Is that even possible? It did move, no matter how unbelievable that may be. Could it be quantum teleportation? No, that only occurs in the quantum level.
Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
Did it really teleport? It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion.
Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon?
Let's sort this out. Neither the banana bunch nor the frozen chicken teleported, correct?
So maybe there's a size limit for objects that can teleport.
But aren't those chicken pieces smaller than bananas?
We use the same chicken for each experiment. They come in 12 packs. Mayuri only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1. That's quite a lot then.
What about salt? You said you experimented with salt too, right?
We used a handful of table salt on the plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
Maybe the plate was in the way.
Of course we tried it without the plate, but that didn't change anything.
Then maybe each individual grain of salt was too small or something. I need a clue.
Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
Anything else? Have you noticed anything else about the phone wave?
Not phone wave. It's phone wave named subject to change.
Forget about that. So, have you noticed anything or not?
Kurisu's looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more than I do about the phone wave named subject to change. Than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all. Oh, right. One time it shot off a huge electrical discharge. What? I don't know anything about that. That's because you weren't around when it happened.
Discharge? How much?
It was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room. It lasted about 2 seconds, I guess.
What were the circumstances?
I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it, unhooked it, and put my own in. A little bit later, sparky. When was that? Around noon yesterday when you went to see Dr. Nakabashi's presentation.
Dr. Nakabachi?
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi. But wait, Daru, didn't you say that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled? Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyway, remember? No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's. That reminds me, I sent you an email back then. Did you get it? An email?
That email you showed me at ATF yesterday?
When I nod, Karisu comes in closer.
It said someone stabbed me at the presentation, didn't it?
Yeah, but for some reason, Daru's phone received it a week ago. Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird. I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. I'll whip out my phone and call up the history. Beep, beep. Boop. Beep. Nope, doesn't have the history for that. Okay. But it's gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radicon. And that's when I sent the mail. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone made subject to change. Where did it go? I could have sworn I sent it just before 1 p.m. Oh yeah, that's when the discharge phenomena happened. The show I was watching was about to end. Suddenly a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud! This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius! I turned to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face. I get it, so that's what happened!
What?
Oh, this is one of Okarin's usual habits. Don't mind it. Seriously. Silence! I've reached the answer, and now the world will tremble! I slapped the top of the phone name subject to change. The disappearance of my mail, the strange timestamp with the sudden electrical discharge must be related somehow!
And?
Huh?
I understand that they're related somehow, but how?
It's your job to figure that out, Christina.
Ashita-san, talking to this guy is so tiring.
Everyone's like that at first. Trick is not to take him too seriously. And you call yourself my right-hand man? Whatever, I'll prove I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomena, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery. Daru, describe the phone wave, name subject to change, status when the discharge phenomena occurred. It was kind of a mess. I connected my phone to the phone wave. I was testing to see if I could control it with the X68. I disconnected the phone and plugged it into the phone wave, name subject to change, and replaced it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
I'm home. So hungry.
Mary comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
Time to eat some chicken. Juicy chicken number 1. Okarin, did you buy the bananas? Okarin?
When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
Huh? We have a guest?
Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
I'm Miyoshi. Nice to meet you.
I'm Makise. Apparently I'm a lab mem now.
Really? That's great. Another girl lab man.
Daru, what were you doing with the X68? Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control. That's why I put it on freeze mode for 120 seconds too. I made it so you can start freezing mode by computer. Tested that out yesterday too. Mayuri, insert the juicy chicken number 1 into the phone wave, name subject to change.
You all want some? I can give you 1 each.
With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave, name subject to change, starts up. The juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave, name subject to change, as if not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. So, we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right? How was it again? You there, assistant!
Huh? Me?
Who else?
When did I become your assistant?
Just send something to my phone. If we've reproduced the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
I don't even know your email address.
What a useless assistant!
Don't call me your assistant.
Daru, send an email from your phone. Sure, but what? Anything! Send Christina's a perv.
I thought we agreed to stop saying that.
Well, let's compromise and go with Okarin's a perv. You traitor!
Good job, Ashita-san.
Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this.
Oh no, Mayoshi's bananas.
It sounds like Mayuri has found the results of our latest experiment.
they became gel bananas. We experimented on them. But they were Mayushis.
Want me to send the mail now?
You'll be reimbursed later, Hoin-san. That is.
Why me?
Jeez, why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? And don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken, too.
We are. Okay, sending it now. Sending. Click. Mary slips past me and steps into the active phone wave. Name subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle. Wait! Don't open that!
Huh?
But it's too late.
Huh?
Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm.
An electrical discharge.
A violent sparking sound. I grab Myri and pull her away from the phone wave. Name subject to change. Are we gonna die? No, but I think we are gonna teleport.
He's blind.
Do. I think that's a good place to stop.
Right on the bright white light of, oh my god, what the hell just happened?
We all just got teleported to the past or the future or some damn where.
I don't know where we are
I
anymore.
don't know where I'm at or when.
I feel like I might need an adult.
I need an adult, especially after the whole lifting her shirt up in the middle of the room and then bananas and squishy and yeah. So anyway, guys, we will be back next Friday to continue the story of Steins. I far prefer this one to Sickness. I just have to admit it straight up.
Yeah, no. I'm even having way more fun.
Well, I'm sure you are. You actually get a speaking part.
I actually get to speak, as opposed to the making vocal sounds with just
Yeah, your character shows such a range of emotion.
I actually get more than one character with all sorts of ranges of emotion.
Yay! But anyway, so next Friday, 8:30, bring your friends, share, like, subscribe, all of that. You know all the drill anyway.
Hopefully, anyways.
Hopefully you're sharing this with your friends and your family and your enemies, and I don't care who. Print up flyers, put them out.
Share us with your pets.
Share us with your pets. I promise the kitten will survive till next week.
Yeah, of course he will.
He's too sweet.
He just might be a little bit of a shithead.
He is a little bit of a shithead, but you know what? I haven't had a cat yet that hadn't been a little bit of a shithead.
Right.
So, thanks for showing up, guys. Hopefully you'll be here next week.
Night.
Night.